It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go from LA. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out is one of the game's all-time leading passers. The top pick back in 2009. Still going strong. It's Matthew Stafford.
Stafford just continues to fight off injuries, and he continues to battle Father Time. And it is remarkable. There's a lot of quarterbacks as we see him age. We see the arm fall apart. We see the wear in the tear and the velocity disappear. You're just not seeing that with Stafford. You can question how long the journey may continue, but you cannot question how productive he is when he's on that field.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Here's first and 10 from the 34.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing now on first down, Stafford. Flush down out to his left. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Rolling from the pistol, Stafford. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. Now we're on the toss for Williams. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Catch made right side by Nakua. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Darius Davis to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
True story. First time I saw Justin Herbert at the Pac-12 Media Days, I thought, that can't be Justin Herbert. That guy looks like a defensive lineman. He is massive. But then you watch him play and you realize he's one of those 6'5", 6'6" guys that's the athlete of a 6'2". The way that he moves so effortlessly, the way that rocket arm can throw the ball all over the field, and hyper. Statistically, Kind of like that Fouts guy that wore the lightning bolt before him. On any given Sunday, this guy can put on a show.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. It's caught. This is Lad McConkey. This upfield and earn them a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now Herbert again. Oh, try and force it into the slant. It's intercepted. And the Rams take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, short of the 15.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
We're back for the second quarter. Rams in a real good spot to score. Stafford now on 1st down. Able to find Nakua here. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Give to Williams from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Stafford from the gun. He's on the move. And they take this in for the score. The Rams pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Matthew Stafford the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Rams double their lead to 14. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Finding Hurst. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 3 now. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Chargers at a deficit. 2nd and 3 now. From the 47. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Finds McConkey. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing on 1st is Herbert. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. From the 34. Completed here to Johnston. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. We give to Dobbins to start the third. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
And this one does not go far. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Herbert from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
EA Sports and the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Greg, love this matchup. We got a couple of defensive-minded teams in this one. They love to press the quarterback. They press those wide receivers on the corners. Man, points are going to be tough to come by in this one.
And as good as the defenses think they're going to be entering today's game, Mike, I think it really flips the pressure on the opposing offenses.
The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from the Steel City. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led by the big fella, 6'5" quarterback Josh Allen.
I think in today's modern NFL, if you had the ability to create a quarterback and all the qualities that come along with it, Josh Allen's at or near the top of the list. And what I mean by that, Mike, is he's big, he's mobile, he can run to escape, but he can also run as a designed option. And then, of course, in the passing game, he can make every throw. He's smart, he elevates those around him. The last piece of the puzzle, can he get over the hump and have that postseason success to really put him in that upper echelon category?
And he's taken down up past the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Now Allen on first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Taken in by Shakir. Third and long. Cooper going in motion. Now Allen facing third and long. This one downfield for Kincaid. And he's in. Dalton Kincaid, touchdown, Bills. Bass's kick is good, and the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Russ. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd down, 3 to go. Play action. It's Wilson. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. They get 16 on that connection. That's a Steeler first down. Out of the gun, here's Russ. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is Hunt. What a throw. George Pickens. Pittsburgh. Chris Boswell on for the point after. It's up and good. And the Steelers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return starts from the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Bills offense ready to possess the football for the second time. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's over the middle, taken in by Cooper. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Bills first down. The tight end Kincaid in motion. And he holds on to it here as he's out of bounds. That's a yard or two shy of the line of scrimmage. Therefore, that's a sack. From the gun, Josh Allen. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's... They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Allen going to give it to Cook. He'll manage only a couple. Micah Fitzpatrick up to make the stop. Second down and 8. Off the play fake, here's Allen. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm, being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down, but in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield, and there does come some danger when you throw back across, but in this case, it's a big completion.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
Here's Cook. He slams it in there, and he is in. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
On the handoff, this is Cook. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And that's going to help. He's out of bounds up near the 30-yard line. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. On 2nd down, Allen. Looking downfield for Coleman.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And he's going to have the Bills' 1st down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down. Throwing again, it's Allen. A pass caught right side by Coleman. And he's going to be out of bounds here. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Again, it's Allen to the air. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. A carry for Cook. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Allen will throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score?
They'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds.
On one, ready? Start! Here we go. Start! On one, ready? Start! On two. Start! Here we go, here we go. Start! Here we go. Here we go. On one, ready? Start! Gun! Start! Here we go. On two, ready? Start! On one, ready? Start! We go, start! Here we go. Start! Let's get set. 11 mighty. Start! Here we go. Start! On one, ready? Start! Here Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11. Stop. Here we go. Here we go. Stop. I'm one, ready? Stop. Gun, gun. Stop. Stop. Here we go. 11 MT, tape. 11 MT, 12, 12.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game.
Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2018 draft, the Oklahoma Sooner, Baker Mayfield.
And he's a guy who plays with a lot of emotion. He's learned how to channel it really positively, because when he throws the football downfield and makes a big play, he'll be the first guy downfield to celebrate with you. But also when his team needs that confidence, when they need that jolt, they turn to him, and he's ready to provide it.
Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Mayfield now. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Mayfield now from the 50. Escaping the pressure right. This is caught by Evans. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Here's Mayfield. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in contain.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Bucky Irving, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bucs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football. Here now, 2nd and 4. As they've got it as we resume action. Over the middle to Evans. And they work this out past the 25. A gain there of 21 yards.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 31. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
A quick throw caught by Godwin. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw, Mayfield. He's got his target. That's complete. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Another catch for him there, and the numbers starting to stack up a bit. He's closing in already on a 100-yard game. We're still in the first half. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Now Mayfield, eluding the pressure right. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
Alert, 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 alert. King.
Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's into the...